Hi there. Today we're going to work on the mute strum movement, and basically that is something that you can do where you're going to be using your right hand, your strumming hand, to silence the strings, and it just gives a real cool rhythm aspect to your whole strumming. It creates interest in your strumming and it's kind of fun to do. So I've demonstrated the mute strum in a couple of other songs, but this one I'm going to note that in the title so that it's definitely in there. It's Iko Iko, which is a traditional Creole song, and I've got the traditional lyrics here, but I'm also going to try and find more updated lyrics. I think it's about best friends. They've updated it. So I'm going to try and find that one and put that into the description box as well. But basically I just wanted to use this because it lends itself to that mute strum movement. So if we think about our 4 beats, the mute is going to come on beat 2. So 1 mute, that's 2, and then 3 mute. So 1 and mute and mute. Mute would be indicated in a song with X's or Z's, usually to indicate that the mute strum would be something they would suggest in there. So in the right hand, what you're doing, and I'm going to do the basic movement first, and then I'm going to show you a bit more advanced. So you're stopping the sound of the instrument with this right hand. So how do we do that? So normally we're strumming with down. So this song is in the key of F. It uses the 1 and the 5. So F and C. F, G, A, B, C. So 1 and 5. Nice simple chord progression. And so back to that muting. So we're going to strum just normal on beat 1. And then I'm going to mute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come across, but I know a couple of things. One is that my finger that's strumming needs to get to the bottom to give the notes their sound, but then I'm also going to mute them immediately after that. So here's beat 1. We're open. I come across. Now I'm going to know that I'm going to end up down here, and then I'm going to turn this part of my hand and I'm going to silence the strings. So beat 1, open. Beat 2, strum and mute. And then beat 3 would be open. And then, so let's just do all mutes. So 4 mutes. So we're going to come across and land on the strings, but wait for yourself to go right across the strings to give that chucking or chunking sound. So just do that a bunch. And now let's try and change to a C, keeping that going. Land it, land it, land it. And remember, any instruction that I'm giving you that you find helpful to get you to do the thing, start to say that in your own head about the instruction to help yourself with that. So it would be strum and mute and strum and mute and 1, 2, 3. Look down at your instrument, strum, come across, and know you're going to land this part of your thumb here, the fleshy part on the strings. Strum, mute, strum and land, and strum and land, and strum, and let's change to C chord. Strum and land, and strum and land, and strum and then we're going to change to the F on the beat of 1 and strum and mute. 1, 2, change to C, strum, mute, strum, mute, strum and mute, and strum and mute. So that's just a basic down strum with the mute in there. So that would be written as a down and then an X, down, X, beats 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're going to do the shuffle, which gives it a bit more of a cool sound, we're going to do beat 1 as a down, up. So those are 8th notes now. So down, up. Now this time the mute is going to come on the beginning of the beat of 2, the same as before, but we're also going to do an up. So, and now open. So 3 and 4 are the same as 1 and 2. So just think 1 and 2 over and over again. So 1 is down, up, open. Now with the mute, and land it and open. Down, up, mute, up. Let's change to the C, and it's open for beat 1, and then mute up, and then down, up, and then mute up. land and down, and land and down. And back to the F. Down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, da, 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 da. Remember, if you're trying to do something new with the strum, that's your newest skill, so it's going to fall out of your bowl of abilities the soonest, and you're probably just going to be able to sing because you've been talking for your whole life as opposed to playing an instrument. So what you can do is that la, 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 la. Now I'm changing to the C. La, 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 down, up, mute, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up. Remember to say the strumming instructions to the melody line. That's another little trick that you can do to be able to get the strum going, but also be able to vocalize, which many people enjoy doing. I was thinking of something. Oh, our vocal and our positioning, of course, we want to make sure we've got that all going on. So 45 degree, we're not out here. If we are, we're bringing it back, right? So it's about a 8 or 10 inches space there. Make sure that try and have your posture as relaxed and upright as you can, because you want to benefit from your musicality and feel the vibrations. So we are in the key of F. We know that we're going to be starting the F chord. This arm is coming across, and we're going to be loose wrist but firm forearm. And then a little vocal warm-up, of course. C, open C note. La. And let's do a D note. So how do we find a D note? Well, because these are half musical steps. Each one of these fret marks indicates a half musical step, and after C comes D in the alphabet. So this would be C sharp on the C string, and then that's going to be D. It would also be D flat, but it's a half tone. So D is the second fret of the C string. We've worked a little bit on a C scale before, so let's listen and sing that for something different. Now we could go to the E, going 2 more half musical steps up here, or the open E. And that would be called relative tuning if we were going to be tuning that way, because they should sound the same. Yay, they do. Okay. So we've done C and D. Let's do that again. C, open string, thumb coming across it. D, second fret. La, relax your belly, big breath in, and push the air out at the end to get more proficient at your singing. La, push, 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 push the air. And then let's do an E, open. And then to get to the F, we have to take the E string and shorten it by a half musical step. So we press that first fret, and you'll notice that's one of the notes that you play when you play an F chord. Because you need an F in an F chord. There's F, right? Okay, so that's probably enough of a little vocal warm-up. You can do as much as you want, of course. Okay, so I'm just going to start to do that down. My grandma and your grandma were sitting by the down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up. I told your grandma, gonna down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up. I am talking about hey now, hey now, hey now. Iko, Iko, honey, Giacomo fino anande, Giacomo finande, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up. Look at my king all dressed in red. Iko, Iko, honey. Bet you $5 he'll kill you dead. Giacomo finande. Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Iko, Iko, honey. Giacomo fino anande, Giacomo finande. Verse 3. Now I'm just just going to do down and mute without the shuffle. So your flag strum mute, sitting by the fire. Strum mute, my flag boy, land and strum land, strum land, land your hand on the string. Talking about strum mute, 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 strum mute. Giacomo finale. Verse 4. See that guy all dressed in red. Iko, Iko, and strum mute, strum mute. He's a machine. Giacomo finale. Talking about hey now, strum mute. Hey now, strum mute. Iko, Iko, and hey. Giacomo fino anane. Giacomo finale. So I'm going to do first verse again, repeat first verse, and do it a bit more up tempo for people who have got that mastered. Down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up. Your flag on fire. Talking about hey now, Iko, Iko, and Giacomo fino anane, Giacomo finale. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that. It's a fun song. You love it or hate it. Not everybody's taste. And I will just keep putting songs on that have mutes in them occasionally for people to get more proficient at that. I hope you've enjoyed that video, and I thank my subscribers. We're just playing and enjoying ourselves. See you next time. Let me know if you have any songs you'd like me to demonstrate, or any skills that you would like me to demonstrate more, and I will try to accommodate you. And see you next time. Thanks for watching.